Oh. I don't want to know what's going on in there.
Mm-mm.
Hello and welcome back to Coffee on Korriban. Today we are reacting to episode 9 of the ANDOR series on Disney+. And I'm joined by my wife, Mrs. Korriban. It's very nice to have you.
It's nice to be here.
So first off, before we start, everyone probably knows that I really enjoy this show. How are you feeling about this show as a whole before we get into this reaction?
Pretty good. I like it. It's a lot different than, a lot of the other ones that are out right now.
Right.
I'd give it an 8.5.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what do you think this show is excelling at, and what do you think is a drawback in your mind as far as what the show is giving us?
Let's see. I love the detail, which I know you do, especially.
I absolutely do.
Even if I'm not very cultured on a lot of the Star Wars stuff, I do notice that they put a lot of effort into the detail.
And that's one thing about this show, is there's not as much Easter eggs, like really deep cuts for the super fans. There is some of that, but a lot of the detail stems from just the care that they put into this show in creating it, as opposed to just knowledge of the Star Wars universe. I'm very confident by this point that the writers know what they're doing, and the attention to detail that they put in, especially the dialogue, it almost seems like no sentence is going to waste. Everything has a purpose. If it's there, there's a reason for it. We haven't seen any useless cameos so far, which I think is a really good thing. So most of my subscribers responded to the poll saying that the dialogue was their most important detail that they got out of this show so far.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
I completely agree.
Okay.
I don't feel that I should elaborate too much into it, because I could go very into detail of why other movies I did not appreciate as much because of their dialogue. Yes.
You're talking about the sequels? It's okay that we're here. It's okay that you're here. It's good.
But I do appreciate, obviously there are things that I wish didn't need to be in there, but overall I think they did very well with choosing their characters and actors and actresses.
And so my last video that I put out was dealing with the main criticisms that people had against this show. One of the big ones that people kept saying over and over again in the comments was the lack of aliens. Have you noticed that? And
I did.
Does that throw you off at all?
Partially. I do wish that we could see at least a little bit more, but I understand that they're in they could be in a different area where there's not as many.
There were a few explanations about that, like this is a humans only prison, and also the Empire is very anti-alien. They are, anyone that is not human they disregard.
Well, then that makes sense.
and so that would sort of explain that. Other people have been complaining that the show is slow and therefore boring. Have you noticed that, and do you feel the same way?
Well, I feel in order to get a lot of detail in, it has to be a little bit more focused in some areas. Right. You can't just rush. Can't rush art.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And so the main rebuttal to that is they're cramming in a lot of detail into this show, and they're taking their time with these setups. And if we jumped straight to the action, there wouldn't be that emotional payoff. I
feel like I would be more upset if they rushed through and I didn't get certain explanations. Right. I really like, and how they build their characters. They have to take time into each character to make you connect with them. And I feel like if it was rushed, wouldn't be half the show that it was.
Right. Last episode, we did see Andor go to the prison. Now, we're expecting there to be a prison break episode. I don't know that it's going to be this one.
Yeah, something going on with those sign language guys.
Something is definitely going on with the sign language guys. Now, here's a theory that one of the subscribers commented. Do you think that Kino, that the Andy Serkis character, is so strict on, like, we got to stay on schedule, nothing, no one can throw off my release date? Do you think he is leading this potential prison break?
Okay,
And the reason everyone has to stay perfect is so
part
that they
of me,
don't blow the
part
whistle
of me
before they
wishes that is true. That would be awesome.
Or maybe there's a big revelation that he learns, like they don't ever release people and they kill them.
Oh,
Like, can you imagine? He's so focused on like, I'm so close to my release date. But what if he learns that, you know, they just kill people? They throw them into those whirlpools outside outside the station. Like, how would
he's for sure not going to make it? I'm sorry to say it, but I just don't feel like.
You even think he's gonna die? Well, that was the most recent poll I put up on my channel, is who do you think is going to die before the end of the first season? And I haven't looked at the results yet, but you'll see them right here up on screen.
How is it up on screen? Up on screen?
Yeah.
Speaking of details, that is actually our word of the week. Word of the week?
No.
Word of the day?
Code word.
Secret code word.
Yeah.
Okay. That is actually our secret code word for today.
Yes, definitely put down in the comments below details, all caps, and that will get you an extra special shout out in this Monday night's live stream.
We will shout you out.
And also, if this is your first time clicking on any of my videos, I really appreciate it. Subscribe, if for nothing else, then this is Korriban being willing to react to this with me. But I know you're excited as well, so let's get into it. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, see those whirlpools?
Nobody gets
Look at his face. Look at his face. See? That's going to come into play. Someone's going to get shocked, or a lot of people are going to get shocked. I really like the music of this show. I really do.
I know. I'm not doubting you. I love it. It's not too much Star Wars-y, but I still like it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of the thing about this show, is it's not Star Wars-y. Like, if you're expecting something that closely aligns with 1977, it's not. But it takes place in the Star Wars universe, and that's something that I think a lot of people have to wrap their heads around. I feel like I should know who that is.
We brought in Salman Park last night. We tracked him to he met a woman who suggested that if he was serious about politics, he might like to act as liaison for Ferrix.
That was Clea, I bet. The lady. Now, is Clea code for Leia? In Legends, I believe there was a lookalike that Leia had.
Did you know you were the only one to use it?
That was she would use as a spy in her place. I heard from some people that this episode is going to completely smash away the theory that the Empire did nothing wrong in the war. Like, it's going to show us actually what the Empire is capable of. This is a good start.
The very worst thing you can do right now is bore me.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, she's definitely scary. It's funny how you can transition from feeling sorry for a character into...
Oh, and rooting for her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We were wanting her to beat Blevin in that little battle of wits they had going on, and now she's
like,
she's
off.
horrible.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed watching this. I don't even know what's going on, but
Yeah.
not sure what they're building, but
I would love for this to be like connector pieces for the Death Star, and no one knows it. Uh-oh.
come on.
I don't think Olaf is getting out.
No.
I don't think any of them are getting out.
I don't think so either. Oh, no.
I mean, this is a prison work camp. Like, what use would they have of actually releasing these people? Where have we seen this actor before? Are they...
What does he say?
Something children. Are they killing children? Uh-oh. It's a death helmet. This is not going to be good. This is like a Princess Bride torture machine.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Not to 50!
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm already feeling sick.
Oh! I don't want to know what's going on in there. He's still scanning for details. You notice that?
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's going on? You're so loud. You're so obvious. Better flush that toilet.
That's good. That's very good to know. You remember that video I made where he's always looking at details and figuring it out?
Oh,
Yeah, she
man,
doesn't
she's
not look good. Oh boy.
she's not gonna make it.
No. I don't think I like Dedra anymore.
No, I never did. Oh,
Ready up.
buddy.
Ready. He told you 2 minutes ago.
Oh no.
Do you think I don't want to win?
I don't think he's doing so good.
No. No. He's gonna be out of there.
I'd like to hang him. What's left of him, anyway.
Holy
Who's
cow.
in charge?
Yeah. Welcome to the Empire.
Yeah. I just really like to hang him.
Here we go.
Opposition to the Emperor's new public safety senators have come with open minds.
No one
Those
cares.
of you who still believe that
The residence, your cousin, she's arrived.
Cousin? Cousin who? What if someone got shocked?
What was that?
What if
Wait,
people
wait,
got
wait.
shocked?
It's nothing. Someone didn't load in.
But you've got
Stand in place. On program. Feet down. Face
Uh-oh.
front. Hands on hips.
Aunt been to Tassia Moon. Look what she brought me.
Your father may have an opinion. We'll see if he
Aunt
does.
Vel?
He lets
Vel is the cousin?
Why don't you go try it on?
Wonder how long
Hmm.
he's been in there.
The fact that he was counting down the days.
He's almost there.
And-
Like you would know.
Yeah, he would know. He knows that they don't.
need to care.
Yeah,
All they
that's
need
exactly
to do is
right.
turn this floor on twice. How many
Give him a
guards
blanket and that bed actually looks comfortable. Like, if they had a Star Wars themed hotel that was like that, I would stay there.
Yeah, you would.
Again, my keyword for this whole entire show. Can I go there? I love all this dialogue.
You didn't question the mother?
Boy, look at that. They fried a whole team. So maybe that was what the power cutoff
Yes.
was.
The less they think we know, the better.
It's true.
I think he's finally starting to realize that there's no point in counting down the days.
So let's keep
I think he's realizing he's not going to be
Keep our
let go.
heads down.
Okay.
I think when he just said they set them free, it clicked in his head. They don't let anyone free.
Yeah. There he is. And Eden.
I want that suit.
Something I should know.
Can you make me that, please? Please.
He'd look very nice in that.
And once again, cereal eating cereal.
I know,
I
that's what I-
love that. That's like my favorite thing.
What is the return on my investment?
We were talking about you.
Parenting.
snooping
What
on
is
me.
the return on my investment?
Who is this Uncle Harlow?
I'm there.
Oh, something's gonna happen to Olaf.
Oh, he's going crazy. That makes me so
Yeah,
sad.
he doesn't know what's going on.
That's so sad.
That's just brutal. Would you like to live in a place like that?
spoiled rich girl for a while. Remind
As far as like the architecture and the lighting, tell me that wouldn't be awesome. It would.
If only I could dress like that, though.
Look at that.
Fancy clothes.
No, I was saying that the little suitcase thing. That's so cool.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Bix is not doing good. She's not doing well at all.
She's gonna go crazy.
Well, there wasn't a conversation. You were brought in for questioning. Are you stalking?
Come sometimes to see if we'll see you.
Oh my god.
I'm an ISB supervisor.
He's such a fascinating character, but I have no idea what his motivations are.
And yet you're afraid to say who it is.
Davos Calden.
Again, I feel like I should know.
Yeah, I was
Who
looking
this
to you
is.
for the answer.
The wealthy.
I want one of those outfits.
You want that?
Yeah.
All right. I'll buy you that outfit, and you make me the Cyril Karn uniform.
It was a routine customs check.
Deal.
Totally random.
Spooked. Gotta hang on to him. We can't let him go.
See, I love that a lot of this is meant to go over our heads, but they all know what's going on.
Foul the ship.
They're not dumbing down their dialogue to inform us, the audience. They're just talking like they normally would.
Yeah.
So I guess that pilot they picked up, they're going to put the ship back in the shipping lanes
Because
to
they
get picked
don't
up
know.
by the.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's not doing good.
This was so bad. Oh no, this is it.
Load you.
It's so bad. Oh no.
You've only got a few shifts left. You're going home.
I don't think he's going
He's
home.
not going home.
I don't think he's going home.
That's not a med tech. That's a I'm gonna let you go tech. This is it.
Yeah, I think
This
that's
is
a
it.
hey, you're going home.
You get to go home early.
He's got 40 shifts left.
Mm.
He just wants
He
Doesn't matter.
knows.
It doesn't matter.
He knows.
Yep.
on his feet. And you can't save him.
Nothing to save. He's had a massive stroke.
Oh no.
I can't help him. I can't help anyone.
He'll pass peacefully, which is more than I can say for the rest of us. We'll be begging for what he's getting.
What do you mean?
You heard me.
What
He
happened on level
knows.
12? Hold him.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not
Mm-hmm.
good.
I feel nothing.
See? Now he knows. Now he knows. Oh, I don't want to watch that part. This makes me sad.
Bruh. Why did that hurt so
I
bad?
know. It makes me
Oh
want to
my
cry.
gosh.
It makes me want to cry.
So maybe like getting out, they just put him on a different.
Yep.
You heard me.
What?
Oh. See?
Not after.
Bruh.
We were right.
How many guards on each level?
Never more than 12.
No,
See, now he's in
all
on it. Now he's
all
in it. Oh,
And that's the end.
no.
Oh my gosh. Bruh.
That was it. That's exactly what I
Okay,
thought was
so,
going to
So first off, why do we care so much about the old guy, one of the prisoners?
Because he's older.
Because they set him up.
I know.
Like they gave us information
He
about
worked
him.
so hard.
Yeah. And they kept
I
teasing
know.
us, giving us little tidbits of like 100 days left, 50 days left, 40
Yeah.
days left. And so they gave us this information so we could relate to him like he's so close.
He's almost there.
And then the realization that you know, of course, he's
Yeah.
dying.
Mm.
And then he wouldn't have gotten out anyway.
I knew that. We knew that.
That's,
But now we know that instead of just throwing them out, they placed them on a different level.
so I definitely see why other people were saying like this shows you the dark side of the Empire. Like no one is going to be advocating for the Empire or saying the Empire did nothing wrong after this episode. I see it. I definitely understand. I thought the way that they ended the episode was perfect with him saying how many guards on each level, never more than 2.
And
'Cause
then
that
you see him.
proves he's been paying attention, but he hasn't allowed himself to think of this. But now, out of necessity, we are all going to die anyway.
Yeah.
That's intense. I can't wait to see how they collaborate, how they communicate with the other levels and the different shifts, and then eventually how the prison
See,
break
this is the
happens.
exciting thing that I like about those kind of scenes.
And also the dialogue. I mentioned during that ISB scene towards the end that
Mhm.
a lot of that is meant to go over our heads.
Yeah.
Like they're talking in very technical terms, the same way as if you sat in on a United States military briefing or something, you would have no idea what's going on,
Yeah.
but it would sound correct.
Yeah.
That absolutely sounded correct.
Yeah.
And if they had dumbed it down
Then
to
it
where
would
the
have been-
general audience can understand exactly what they're saying, it wouldn't be as authentic. And I think that's really what the show excels at, is being authentic to what would actually happen in the Star Wars universe with these characters and places and situations. And I think it's doing really well. Now, I will say, the more I watch this show, the more I realize this doesn't feel, and I'm going to do a whole video on this specifically, this doesn't feel like original trilogy Star Wars.
No.
It doesn't feel like prequel trilogy Star Wars. It doesn't feel like sequel trilogy Star Wars. But it feels like it takes place in the Star Wars universe. I think that's what a lot of people are forgetting when they say, oh, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. It's like, well, yeah, it's not trying to be in the same exact vein as what came out in the 70s. Like, it's not trying to be that. But does everything in this feel like the Star Wars universe? Yes. Like all the architecture in Mon Mothma's house, embassy, all those places, the clothing that they're wearing, the dialogue, the way they're talking, everything feels like it would actually take place in the Star Wars universe, but it doesn't feel like original Star Wars, which I think is what a lot of people are getting caught up on. It does seem a little strange that we might have them breaking out of prison as the finale for the entire season, because I think that would be a waste. Like, I want to see Andor being involved in the rebellion before the end of the season, but it's very possible we could get next week the prison break, and then the episodes after that are gonna catapult off into the second season, and we'll have more of an idea of that. I really hope that that's the case, but the situation is just so intense with this whole whole prison now, like that the stakes just got.
I just hope
way
everybody
higher.
can work together and not be. I just hope it's not chaotic.
It's gonna be chaotic.
I know. I just. Oh.
But that was a really good point that they mentioned, that we can't let them think that we know anything. We have to play dumb for them, because it goes back to what he said in, I believe it was episode 3. Like, they're so fat and satisfied they can't imagine anyone, coming against them or putting up any kind of resistance. And so letting them believe that they're in complete control of this is really the way to go. But that is going to do it. If you've been here from the very beginning of the video, we really appreciate your time. May the stash be with you, and we will see you
wherever we happen to see you in the galaxy.
Perfect.
My ear fell out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right when I said it.
That's okay.